Welcome back here to New Day Cleveland. Playing tonight at Playhouse Square. Why? Because Beautiful, the Carole King musical, is joining us for the next week and a half. It is a concert, and it is much more than a musical, let me tell you. Welcome Sarah Baca and Andrew Brewer, the stars of the show. It is so good to have you both here. I heard last night already the standing ovation was almost instant. Good. What do you... I'll start with you, Sarah. To have this role and to take on, I mean, a legend, someone who's not only a legend but a living legend.
Yes.
And no, I mean, I'm sure you just want to make her proud.
I know. Yes.
But there's so much pressure, I feel like.
Yeah, you get over time you get over it a little bit, and everybody's really supportive, and the role kind of lends itself to being yourself. So I kind of feel like I'm just myself if they're living through her circumstances.
I can't imagine what this performance is like. I know it's here for a shorter period of time, so you have to jump on these tickets because I guarantee you they're going to go fast. Now, for you, Andrew, playing Jerry, what is that like?
It's a blast. It's a lot of fun. It's one of those things where you get to sort of be the bad guy a little bit, but it's more of the conflict of the show. So we get to do, as well as the concert part of it, all the music and everything like that. We get to show what's going on behind the scenes when they wrote the songs, when, what was going on when Pleasant Valley Sunday was written for the Monkees, or Locomotion for Little Eva, or Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow for the Shirelles. So we get a little bit of the emotional context of the songs, and then you get to see the performance as well.
I mean, she was one of the, if not the most, I think, well-known and yes, most acclaimed songwriter for the last half of the 20th century.
Yes.
So, and when you hear, just even you mentioning some of these songs, like, you forget almost sometimes the songs that she's written.
Oh, absolutely. People will come to the show thinking, thinking that they won't know anything, or any of her songs, or they've never heard of her, and then they end up knowing 2/3 of the songs, at least. Like, she really writes the soundtrack to our lives. Kind of.
It's so true in so many ways. Now, do you have the audience a lot singing along with you during these performances?
Yeah, it happens a lot. That's one of the things we hear the most from family members and stuff that come to see the show. They're like, there was this woman down the aisle, she was singing out the whole time.
We kept telling her, yeah.
Yeah, which is fun. I mean, it's great for them, as long as they're not doing it during the talking scenes.
Sure.
It's kind of okay.
Okay with it. It can get a little distracting for you, I'm sure.
Exactly.
So, this really does this take you through her entire life?
No, it takes you from when she's 16 to when she's 29. So from the time she wrote her first hit song at 16 years old.
Can you believe that? What was her first hit song at 16?
It was Rain Until September.
In the show.
In the show.
In the show.
Not,
yes.
There's
a little bit of liberty taken with it. It's sort of historical
yeah,
fiction, but it does follow her timeline a little bit. But some of the songs have been moved around just to sort of fit the narrative.
Story, yeah.
But yeah, she rewrote her first 16. That was actually the true part of it. And she started writing, and she got married, and had a baby at 17.
And Jerry was 19.
And so they became these hit writers for these other groups, and then it leads up to that point where we really know Carole, which is Tapestry, which is the that sort of generation of You've Got a Friend and all those songs, that It's Too Late, Natural Woman, these songs that we really know and attribute to her. This is what happened right before that, up until that moment.
And it ends with her big Carnegie Hall concert in 1971, after she won all these awards for Tapestry.
It's just so remarkable when you look back and you think time has changed so much in the way, having a baby at 16, getting married that young. I mean, I think you just almost have so much more respect for someone who's been able to be so successful and started with, some big pressure on their shoulders at a very young age.
Yes, started from scratch, yeah.
That is just remarkable. So again, they are in town here through mid-June, June 17th at Playhouse Square. Jump on those tickets now because I guarantee you they're going to fly. And if you don't want to miss this one, that is for sure. Thank you both so much for being here. It's good to have you here in Cleveland.
Yes.
You have to watch the Cavs at some point in the midst of your show tonight. I don't know how that's going to work out.
Intermission, we'll check in.
Thank you guys so much. Good to have you.